welcome to Tarot with Tabassum, and I'm doing a reading for July, month of July for Aquarians. Yes, the water bearers. And they are the air signs. And before I do that, there's a disclaimer that this is a very general reading. So please take what resonates with you, otherwise just leave it. And also, I'm going to tell you about certain things which are happening as far as the planetary things are happening. So 5th of July, we have the last of lunar eclipse which is happening, the full moon which is happening in the in Capricon, and that means there is a lot of this lunar eclipse is very powerful, and it is about illusions and about blockages, and it is letting go of things and letting go of control, letting go of things which are not like beneficial to us. It's also as we know, if you look at retrospect, things which have not worked for us, things, belief systems, relationships, or anything, even ourselves, the habits or patterns which are not being really beneficial, we always have this free will to, or always have a choice to let go of them. So this is the good time to do that. Also, Mars is in Aries, and it will stay for 6 months, and it will go forward and backwards. So there's a lot of action there. And then also Mercury going direct on 13th of July, which is communication is opening again, and it'll be good. And also Saturn is re-entering Capricorn. So and then Venus is squaring Neptune, so last 1.5 weeks. So it's going to be little. You have to be a little careful of what you do and whom you trust in that 1.5 weeks. So let's look at what is the reading for Aquarians for the month of July 2020. Aquarians 2020. Aquarians month of July 2020. Please, angels, give me the clarity. Help me to understand what is the reading for Aquarians for the month of 2020. 2020. Okay, so first card is Wheel of Fortune, okay, and then we have Empress, the Cancerian energy, and then we have the World. Wow, so many major arcana cards. Wow, this is, oh my god, one more Emperor card. So Aquarians, this is amazing. So many major arcana cards. That means this is going to be massive for you. This is like, this is affecting your 12th house, which is the spiritual house, and I can see there's a lot of fortune moving. There's a lot of nurturing, a lot of nurturing emotional things happening, and then there is this world which is there's Emperor and Empress both. So both divine feminine and divine feminine and divine masculine present in this. Wow, this is amazing, and they both are together. So that means this is a time for you to, Aquarians, to see and also say things which are basically also because when I see Wheel of Fortune, so that means you also need to when it is moving, a lot of things will drop out. A lot of things will drop out which are not good for you, which you don't need, and also you need to understand this, Aquarians, that you are a very spiritual being, that it's affecting the 12th house. So also understand that we cannot do with a spiritual bypass. That means we need to be practical also. We cannot just kind of float around with our spiritual ideas or about meditation, just keep doing meditations or keep doing things which help us thinking that the physical world is not important, but it is. That's the reason we are here. We have to take care of our body. We have to take care of the practical aspects of looking after ourselves. Have food on time, good healthy food, good healthy habits, routines which have to be set. So I think this is one thing which is coming to me. And Emperor, because he's the father, he's the person with a lot of discipline. So there's discipline needed in your things, and there has to be a discipline. There has to be Aquarius. There has been that you have been kind of been thinking a lot. You have been having maybe there are some troubles mentally which have been affecting you, and Queen of Wands, and then you have 8 of Pentacles, then you have 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Lovers. Wow. And then Moon, Pisces energy, and then you have 4 of Swords. So we have moon here, and which is Piscean energy. We have lovers, which is Gemini, and then you have Aries energy, you have Cancer, and you have so basically we're talking about water, then we have air, and we have fire. So all the elements are very well here, and also divine feminine and divine masculine is here. So I think it's the cup is definitely full and it's overflowing, and you need to see basically, as I said, that you need to detach from the old patterns, and you need to see things in a different way. Be more practical in life. Work on something and be there and focus yourself on the practical aspects of life, the earthy aspects of life, because this is something which we are here for. This is a karma which we cannot escape from. We cannot escape from a karma of making money, and that energy which flows around us in this 3D. So also there is a lot of also there are a lot of, you are very interested in things which are esoteric, but there are things hidden. Maybe there's not a lot of clarity here. There is something which is troubling you, and you need to meditate and go within and work on yourself, and maybe see things which are coming up, and because it is a lover's card, so there has been some kind of some, not issue, but something related to a relationship which doesn't have much clarity with you. Or because again I'm saying this lovers, whenever I see this is again like divine, it's again a masculine and female, and I see that means it is basically, I'm also looking at a twin flame here. So a twin flame energy, this is also twin flame. It can be a twin flame, and I think it is, because I feel that there is a kind of a feeling of that there are things which are hidden from you right now, and you need to understand that maybe you're not you're kind of worried about things. So Page of Cups, there is a new relationship coming for you. There is something new coming up in emotions, and also maybe things will become clearer after the eclipse, or after even as I see, things will become clearer to you once the eclipse is over. And because see, the moon coming and there is a lunar eclipse, it's amazing. It says a lot. So there is, with the lunar eclipse, there are going to be a lot of changes around you. There is going to be something which is, you're going deep within yourself and actually praying. There has been things which have been worrying you. There's hurt, but now you are kind of thinking, because you are hurt with something. You have been worried about it, even though things are there. There is positive things happening, and it is just that right now you can't face them. You're having nightmares, or you are like kind of thinking too much about it. I would say, Aquarians, that oops, I'm sorry for this. Things just fall everywhere sometimes. Okay, so I would say that if in the last 2 weeks, if there is a new relationship, which I see here, but if it is around that time, I think you should, if there's a new relationship, anything new at that time, then you should just wait, because things may not be very clear at that time. So let it go to August, and then things would move more faster. And also, I want to tell you about this one thing, because this Mars, when it goes into Aries for you, Aquarians, what is happening is that a lot of things open up, a lot of avenues open up for you, which is like, which can be teaching, publishing, and even a lot of activity around that. Also, you would have to, as I said, again, I'm saying that you need to be practical. You need to have boundaries around you. You need to have space around you. You should be able to be more practical. Don't have this spiritual bypass. Don't just let things pass you by. Be more practical. Take care of your work. Focus. And even though, things right now may be not clear to you in many aspects, but it would be after the eclipse. Slowly things would open up. Even when Mercury goes direct, there are a lot of things which open up, a lot of more new work will open up for you. So there is something which I think yeah, so I don't think I'm missing anything, because I put some points here related to the movement of planets for you, Aquarius. So I was just thinking that I should not miss anything, and so I think this is it. Basically, you have a lot of you need to put some healthy boundaries, and you should. If there's a new relationship, let it unfold. It is on its own. Don't push it. Okay. But yes, you have beautiful cards. They're really beautiful and very powerful in the sense they have Emperor, the World, the Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Lovers, Moon, so many major arcana. That means so many things are happening around you. There's a lot of transformation happening around you, and it is twin flame energy, divine feminine, divine masculine, practical work which you have to do, karma, even the clarity, the lunar eclipse, related to that, and new emotions coming up, new relationships coming up. Just let it unfold on its own, and don't think too much. Okay. And also Wheel of Fortune, which is like it's going, it's let things fall off. Whatever has to fall off, let it fall off. Don't worry about that. So this is it for Aquarians. I hope this resonates with you. I have tried to fit in the planetary things with your reading, and I don't have much time to explain because of the time limit. So let me know how it is, and thank you so much. You have a wonderful month with a lot of transformation and a lot of beautiful things happening to you. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.